It's not something you plan for. You know what I mean? It's not something that you look for, that you think is going to happen to you. So we kind of turn a blind eye to it in our own families.
She was very popular, well-liked by her peers, super empathetic, funny, smart. Around 8th grade, she became very, very insecure. Maddie first started smoking weed. It numbed some feelings and emotions for her that were painful, feeling insecure and just trying to like figure everything out. And, you know, I think probably for once it just made her feel normal. By around 16, we had 2 years of everything just kind of like spiraling. And there was kind of one night in particular that I confronted her about it. And I'm like, this has got to stop. This is a problem. And she got really angry and she left. She got picked up by the police. They brought her back. I was just like, y'all, I need help.
I tell families when I'm working with them that you didn't cause this and you can't fix it, which can be a really tough pill, so to speak, when they hear that, right? Because as a parent, or I think we're ingrained to, we protect our kids and our loved ones.
I have 4 children, Maddie, and then she has 3 younger siblings, and for a long time, it was kind of like damage control. Like you're just trying to shield them from it. Trying to identify when it truly is a problem that you need extra help with is really hard. And you do everything you think that you can as a parent. You take the phone away, you take the car, you take the door off their room.
I think most families look at, okay, how do I fix this? The hard truth that I tell families too is, with addiction, your loved one might not ever be okay. That's the harsh reality, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna stop loving them.
The million-dollar question is, do I have a teenager who is a little bit rebellious and maybe going through things that would otherwise be considered normal, or is this a problem? I did not understand addiction until my daughter became sick.
This is a disease, and there's different factors that contributed to this, right? There's different neurobiological things going on.
A person who has addiction, you know, their serotonin levels might be at a 4. And then they take that first pill and it puts them up to a 10. It puts them up to where a neurotypical person would be. And all of a sudden they're like, for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm me. I'm not hurting. I can tell you that the only choice an addict has is the first one. And then after that, it's not a choice for them. If you want to know what it's like for an addict, put your phone down for 24 hours, and every single time you think about picking it up, that's what it's like to be an addict, because they're constantly thinking about that drug. I really don't believe that any addict wants to overdose.
A recent young female, she was probably in her early 20s, came in after using narcotics. We rushed her to the back and immediately gave her the Narcan and remedied her and thought she was better. An hour later, she had another episode. We gave her the Narcan again and resuscitated her. And I got called 20 minutes later that they thought she was dead in the bathroom because she was again cyanotic and blue. Well, it turned out that she had reused in the bathroom and she had stored it in the lining of her bra. So she had used, reused, and then reused again and almost died on 3 different occasions, all in the emergency department.
What? It's a nigga perm dying over here.
Someone that has an overdose, they're comatose, essentially.
You got another one? Another Marquette?
So they don't know what's going on, and they come back and they kind of look at you and say, what happened? So they have no idea what's going on with them when they have this narcotic overdose.
Hey, he's away, he's away, he's away.
There we go. Come on, man. There we go. There we go.
There is a stereotype on who an addict is or what they look like. And the truth is that addiction doesn't have a face. Whoever they were before addiction took over their life, they're still in there. The child with little sticky fingers and gummy smiles that you raised, they're still in there. I'll never stop learning everything I can. I'll never stop talking about it. I'll never stop raising awareness because my addict has a name, and her name is Madi, and she's my child. And I will never, ever give up on her, ever.